Hi, I'm John Weeks, and this is the Standard's Tech and Science Daily Podcast. Coming up, an Olympics alternative where performance-enhancing drugs are allowed. But first, OpenAI has launched a prototype of its own search engine, which it hopes to eventually incorporate into ChatGPT. Of course, it's called SearchGPT, and the AI firm says it's designed to give you fast and timely answers with clear and relevant sources. Instead of simply showing you a list of links to various websites that match your search, it tries to organise and make sense of them. Plus, you can make follow-up searches. In one example shared by OpenAI, a search about tomatoes is followed up with "which of these can I plant now?" and SearchGPT provides a list of the best variants to plant in July. It's just a prototype for now, but could this latest AI-powered tool one day rival Google? Now, as the 2024 Olympics kicks off in Paris, work is underway to prepare an alternative competition, the Enhanced Games.
With a friend of mine, all credits to him, Aaron D'Souza, he had the idea to create a new sporting event. On the one side, similar to Olympics, so athletics, but actually already we want to do it every year. It's going to be different. But the main difference is that we are allowing and actually kind of endorsing performance enhancements.
Christian Angermayer, a German entrepreneur and founder of Atai Life Sciences, is the co-founder of the Games, which are due to launch next year. He told Evgeny Lebedev on our sister podcast, Brave New World, that athletes taking part won't have to take performance-enhancing drugs, and he believes some natural athletes might fancy their chances.
If you're really convinced of yourself, you might say, look, I'm a natural athlete, and I'm also competing in the Enhanced Games, and if I'm winning there, I mean, think about that, and there will be once in a while, it's going to be hard, but there will be natural athletes who even destroy the enhanced competition, and then they can really say, I'm the number one in the world.
He said the Games also give ex-athletes the chance to have another go at competing.
There is hundreds of people who are famous, who either were Olympian athletes and are retired, because by the way, that's a great side effect of the Enhanced Games, a good one, positive side effect, is that sports is really ageism. Like if you're older than 30, you're practically out, and suddenly with enhancements, we're gonna provide athletes in their 30s to do what they want to do on a world level again.
Retired Australian swimmer and Olympic medalist James Magnussen, who's 33, is one of the athletes preparing for the first Enhanced Games next year. He explained why he's keen to give it a go.
I'm so curious about how fast my body can go, about what is out there, what's available, how will it affect me, how will it help my performance, and what results can we get from this experiment, from this Games, from this whole endeavour.
Search Brave New World to hear the full interview, or hit the link in the show notes. It looks like Jaws has come to London. A TikToker has shared footage of a shark swimming through the Thames in the UK capital. Charlotte Webb was walking near Hammersmith Bridge on Monday when she was stunned to see the fin coming out of the water. TikTok users commented that Under Paris, the recent Netflix film about a shark terrorising the French capital, is happening in London. The fin in the footage is thought to be that of a taupe shark, a critically endangered animal that can grow over 6 feet long. But don't panic, Londoners, this shark species is considered harmless to humans. A study by researchers at the University of Oxford suggests a shingles vaccine designed to protect over 65s from the condition that causes a painful rash can actually delay the onset of dementia. They found that the Shingrix vaccine is linked to at least a 17% drop in dementia diagnoses in the 6 years after vaccination than the previously used Zostavax jab. University of Oxford researchers said people could expect 5 to 9 more months of life without dementia for those given the Shingrix jab compared with other vaccines. Dr. Maxine Taquet, who led the study, said if validated in clinical trials, these findings could have significant implications for older adults, health services, and public health. Coming up, is Mercury covered in diamonds? Plus, how AI-powered drifting could help prevent road accidents. Stay up to date with the latest tech and science news. Hit that follow button. Welcome back. Scientists reckon there might be a 10-mile thick layer of diamonds just below the surface of Mercury. At the risk of triggering a space pirate mission to the closest planet to the Sun, researchers in Belgium and China have revealed their research, and they reckon there are two possible processes that could have resulted in this diamond layer. The first theory is that an ocean of magma on the planet could have crystallized over millions of years, while the second theory is that its metal core progressively crystallized over time. It's thought this diamond then floated to the top of the core, creating a layer between it and the mantle. A high-tech spoon developed to enrich the lives of people with dementia has been created by researchers at the University of Sheffield. The device uses electrostimulation to enhance the flavours of food, helping patients struggling with eating and drinking due to symptoms like memory loss, not being able to recognise food, and a decreased sense of smell and taste. Teams at the university have called it the Tasty Spoon, and they believe it could also save the NHS money. Dr. Christian Morgner, who led the development of the device, said it has the potential to rekindle the pleasure of eating, therefore contributing to better health and mitigating the expense of treating the side effects of poor nutrition. And finally, Toyota and Stanford University in the US have teamed up to work out how AI can help make driving safer.
We've done something that nobody else in the world has done. We've shown two vehicles tandem drifting autonomously, where the following vehicle is actually reacting in real time to the first vehicle and avoiding crashing.
In a video on YouTube, they've demonstrated the world's first autonomous tandem drift using two sports cars equipped with artificial intelligence.
We've gone from being somewhat skeptical of using AI in these safety-critical situations to really coming to believe that for this project, we can't do this without it.
They hope that by developing autonomous drifting, where a driver deliberately spins the rear wheels to break traction, they can unlock new possibilities for future safety systems. You're up to date. Come back at 4 o'clock and search for The Standard Podcast to hear a roundup of politics this week with our political team. We're back on Monday afternoon at 1. See you then.